preview showtime.
Let's do it.
I'm actually very excited.
I'm excited to talk about this card, man.
Yes, very, very excited about this. It does suck that Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards is no longer co-main event, so we will only have one 5-round fight. But I mean, just look at the fucking card.
The card's still stacked?
It's ridiculous.
Still stacked, man.
Ridiculous. Shane Burgos, Edson Barboza, fucking barn burner.
The card.
Barn burner. Fucking Jack Hermanson, Edmund Shabazian, fantastic fight. Tony Ferguson, Benil Dariush, even Kayla Kukagi and Viviana Araujo. But then to top it all off with Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler, oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be a night of fights, man.
Yes.
It's going to be a great night of fights.
Fight Companion coming soon. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will be live streaming our Fight Companion. Very excited for that. Hopefully we get some great KO reactions because it's going to be a fantastic, electric night of fights.
You know, we should probably announce it too. You and I are going to be doing a little bit something different for this Fight Companion. You and I will be weighing in, literally weighing in on the Fight Companion. You and I are doing a weight loss challenge. You guys troll us each and every week in the comment section. We are a couple of fat fucks that could use some weight loss.
Hey, so if John Morgan can cover the sport, I fucking can too, guys.
That's very true. That's true. That man is a very large individual. God bless him. He does great work. And I think he's a great reporter, but nonetheless, big guy.
So fucking mean. So fucking mean.
Hey, I'm a big guy too. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm a fat fuck.
John Morgan's just out here sweating like, fuck you guys.
He's like just sweating, just walking. Yeah, I love it. I love it, dude. I love how he's like one of the biggest reporters. Always the first guy at the press conference.
And he's always got like, I mean, they're always great questions, but he's always got like 6 questions. Like, is anyone else going to chance to answer a question?
He took every fucking question I was going to ask.
Yeah, he's like, one more. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah, the guy's legit.
But yeah, he's great.
Shout out to John Morgan. Let's start at the top, Mason. We always start at the top. Main event first. Vacant lightweight title fight. Charles Oliveira at a -130 to a Michael Chandler at a +110.
You know, with this fight, I go back and forth. This is actually a great matchup because I don't know who's going to win this fight. I mean, you look at Charles Oliveira and how dominant he's been on this path to fight for gold, and also how dynamic and explosive Michael Chandler was against Dan Hooker. It's like, how do you see this fight shaking out?
I have no idea. I have no idea. If it goes down to the ground, I would give the edge to Oliveira, obviously. Yeah. You know, he's just got the most...
Especially after what he did to Tony Ferguson.
Absolutely. And you have to remember, he has the most submissions in the UFC, period. Yeah. The most. So, I mean, you have to give him
31.
the edge.
Like, it's crazy. I always thought like Charles Oliveira, for whatever, was like, 35, 36.
Oh, he's a young guy.
He's only 31 years old.
Yeah, he's in the prime of his career right now.
He absolutely is in the prime of his career, man. And he has looked so phenomenal these last 2 years. So.
And he's a big 155er, too. We have to remember, I mean, he is super long and lengthy. He will have the reach advantage. And he's getting better and better with the striking every single fight. Yep. This man has improved so much since moving up to 155 pounds. And I think he is on the longest active win streak in the UFC, period. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. I'm so glad this guy is finally getting the crack at the belt. But unfortunately, he's got Iron Michael Chandler. Dude, this is the fucking matchup, dude. Like, I'm happy they made this fight. I'm actually happy that Dustin Poirier is taking the Conor McGregor 3 fight because I might think this is a better matchup than a Dustin Poirier Charles Oliveira because I have to give Michael Chandler credit on the ground. Yes, I just said Oliveira has the advantage. It's just you have to say that. When you have more submissions than anybody else in the UFC, you have to say that.
It's a hard case.
But Michael Chandler is a motherfucker on the ground. When you see this man roll with Usman, you're just amazed at the things he could do. I mean, Usman has probably a 40 or 50 pound fucking advantage on the ground. Yeah, Chandler is just like a snake, slithering like a snake. All over the place, dude. He is so good on the ground. I want to say Oliveira is going to have the advantage there, but I will not be shocked if Chandler ends up on top and pounds him into the mat.
Well, and that's the thing, too. He's so explosive, especially with those transitions. It's going to be a matter of, can Charles Oliveira keep him down? If he does get on top of him, can he keep Michael Chandler on the mats? And
you're taking my shit every fucking time. I absolutely agree with you. He just said he likes Chandler in this fight. He has the physical advantages and strengths. Agree with that. Mm-hmm. Strength, speed, and power. Speed? Yeah, probably. I think he's definitely got the striking advantage. And this wrestling is good enough to where if he ends up on top, I think he grinds Oliveira down to nothing. I think it'll shock people out how good he is on the fucking ground, especially with this matchup. And one, we got shocked at how good his striking is with the Hooker matchup. That was such a great fucking fight. And the way he pressured Hooker, made him go backwards and just put a pace on him. And he wasn't having to throw a lot of strikes, but the way he was just moving forward constantly, he pressured Hooker and fucking found a way to land the shot, the knockout power. I'm leaning Chandler. I know I was saying I'm leaning Oliveira, but I think I'm leaning Chandler in this fight. There's something, if he connects with one of those wild strikes, was wild, crazy haymakers, he's going to knock Oliveira out, I think. But Oliveira is so sneaky good, and he's going to have the reach advantage, so he could use his kicks to keep his distance. This is such a good fucking fight.
It's a great matchup.
I'm so excited for it.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I really don't know who's going to win the fight. I'm slightly leaning Chandler, and then you could ask me in 10 minutes, I'm going to go, I'm slightly leaning Oliveira. I have no idea. I feel like this is the Rose Namajunas Zhang fight for me over again because I didn't know what was going to happen. I'm just going to say my pick. I'm going to go with Chandler. I'm going to put 500 church coin on the guy. I think that'll be a nice little return. I want to put more, but it's just, like I said, I just don't know what's going to happen. I really like Michael Chandler. He's a great fucking guy. So is Charles. I won't be shocked if Charles gets it and wins the belt and gets it by a submission or if it finishes him with strikes. I just can't wait to see the fight, dude. Yeah. It's going to be it could be fight of the year, especially if it goes all 5 rounds.
Yeah, if it goes 5, definitely could be. I got to be honest here. Michael Chandler surprised the hell out of me. One of the few to ever be able to finish Dan Hooker like that. I mean, you have some of the greatest fighters in this division who weren't able to finish Dan Hooker. Paul Felder, Dustin Poirier weren't able to do what Michael Chandler did against Dan Hooker and did it so damn impressively.
And set it up beautifully.
Beautifully, yes.
You know, it's so hard to do that, especially when you're switching stances to set up that left hook, because if he didn't switch the stance, one, he has to leap into the left, puts him into a bad position, but the way he flowed so beautifully, got into the perfect position to land that shot, this is going to be a chess match.
Oh, absolutely will be. And Michael Chandler is so explosive too. And as you said before, he's a great wrestler. But man, there's something I really like about Charles Oliveira here. I think his jiu-jitsu, we had talked for years and years about Tony Ferguson being the best guy, the baddest motherfucker on the mats. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. We can't wait to see what Tony Ferguson is going to do off of his back with Khabib Nurmagomedov when that fight was supposed to happen 5 times. And then Charles Oliveira goes out there and beats Tony Ferguson at his own game. And doesn't just beat him, dominates him. I mean, we had a couple, if I'm not mistaken, we had a 10-8 in that fight. Charles Oliveira has won 9 fights in a row. This guy is phenomenal. He has the most submissions in the UFC. I mean, at some point, you got to look at this guy and go, damn, maybe this is the best lightweight in the world.
Absolutely.
Maybe he is. Absolutely. And obviously, that's why he's now at this point in his
We're gonna
career
find out.
where he's fighting for the belt, for the lightweight belt. I like Charles Oliveira here. And honestly, I think if he can get out of the first 2 rounds, obviously, because Michael Chandler is going to be explosive, he's going to be well-conditioned, cardio, he's very explosive. But I think Charles Oliveira is going to take him down. I think he will submit him in the 3rd round. I have Charles Oliveira winning this fight. I'm putting 500 church coin on Oliveira, and he will be the new lightweight champion of the world.
Okay, here is a big factor in this fight. I don't think Oliveira has ever went 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So if this goes 4 or 5 rounds, you have to give the edge to Chandler because he has that 5-round experience.
And that's a fair point to make, but he has gone the distance as far as 3 rounds and did not look very gassed, especially against Tony Ferguson.
Especially in that fight, because it looked like he would have been just fine with a 4 and 5.
Right.
Correct.
Yep.
So I'm
but
just
again,
super
it wasn't
excited.
as challenging as this fight probably would be going into the 4th and 5th. So it is a factor at play, definitely. And you also have the stand-up of Michael Chandler, too, and that explosive power that you got to deal with, which is a little bit different than Tony Ferguson, who's more unorthodox and doesn't have a ton of power, but you don't know where the fucking those strikes are coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like with the spinning elbows and shit. So, it's an interesting fight, man. This is the best fight you could have made outside of Dustin Poirier. But, I'm glad he took the Conor fight. Go whoop Conor's ass again and then come back and fight for the belt next. But, yeah, dude, I cannot wait for this Saturday night. This is going to be a great fight.
This is the fight. This is the fucking fight. I love the co-main event, too. We'll get into that.
Yes, we will.
But this is the fucking fight. I haven't been this hyped for a lightweight fight in a long time. It's just because, and I love Khabib. No disrespect to him. It's just I knew what was going to happen ahead of time. Other than the Justin Gaethje fight, I was on that Gaethje hype train. I was like, fuck, maybe his wrestling is that good. I was falling into the hype. I was listening to the fucking guys, and I should have known that's not what was going to happen. Just Habib is just that Habib's good. Habib. Yep. You know, he was just that fucking good, and he even outstruck like the best striker in the lightweight division. So it's wild. I'm happy he retired. I love the guy, but this is opening up this lightweight division, and I just can't wait for the future. I just can't wait. I'm just going to say that over and over again. Cannot wait.
Can't wait for Saturdays. And not only that, but Fight Companions.
I know.
Are they not the best time, guys?
They're the best.
Are they not the best time? I love them, dude. So I'm looking forward to this Saturday.